The reason why so many people don't want to accept comparisons to abortion and slavery is because you all know today and accept that slavery, especially chattel slavery in the United States of America and other places of the world, was particularly heinous. But if you lived in the 1800s or before that, you might not feel the same way. And I think this is very simple to understand. My ancestors were always persons. There were certain people who didn't like to think of them as persons, so they could violate their rights and deny them basic human rights. But they were always persons. People just decided they weren't because it was more convenient for them. If you support abortion and you say it's okay to kill the preborn because they're not persons, you're saying I wasn't always a person, but I've always been a person, just like my ancestors were always persons. It's just not convenient for everyone to accept that all humans are persons. Now, if you do accept that the preborn are persons, but you just take the stance that you should be allowed to kill them, abortion isn't just letting someone die, it is actively killing them, then you've got other kind of ethical issues we can address. This person said that my slavery analogy that I used in my last video about Uma Thurman and Maya Hawke was stupid. Let's actually recap what I meant. Maya referred to an essay her mother wrote about her abortion. And if she wouldn't have had her abortion, Maya might not have been here. I brought up the slavery comparison because I said, just because there's a catalyst that happens that sets certain things in motion doesn't mean that the catalyst is good or moral. And I brought up the fact that when my dad went to Nigeria, people asked him if he was grateful that his ancestors were enslaved so he could be in America. So if people were like, slavery is a good thing because Keith ended up in America, that's terrible that you think that. Was it a catalyst for why he's alive and here in the US? Yes, but that doesn't make what happened right. So the reason they said my analogy was stupid is because slavery was about bodily autonomy and abortion's about restoring it. Was that my point? Was that my point? Bodily autonomy is you deciding what to do with your life, your body, and your future. Bodily autonomy is not you using your bodily autonomy to violate someone else. So of course the slave's bodily autonomy is being violated. But if you look at it from a one-sided perspective, the slave master is exercising their bodily autonomy by oppressing the slave. You don't want to consider the bodily autonomy of the child in the womb. Your argument is, well, you shouldn't be forced to take care of your child. Then do you support parents who neglect their children to death? I bet you don't. You argue what's convenient